Once again, I've gone on social media, the satanic side of social media. And once again, I am confused. See this? Why, if you're on the left-hand path, why would you designate anyone or anything your master, your God, and worship? Pray to? Unless you see Satan as an aspect of the self, you as your own God, none of this makes any sense. But I have an ugly feeling that those who have posted this take Satan as their true Lord and Master. Am I wrong? I hope so. Because if you're begging or pleading to anyone you see as your master for any reason, you're doing what those on the right-hand path do. Now, you can believe in a literal Satan and not be on the right-hand path. The problem in this case, though, is they've designated him their Lord and God instead of a guide or an example to emulate. Also, don't they know that when one partakes in prayer, they're acknowledging that they're part of a slave-master relationship because the hands in prayer are in the posture of being shackled? But understanding that Satan can be a guide to a more whole psyche can be hard. Finding that deep relationship, not with something greater than you, but with the self, all the way down to the collective unconscious, that is difficult for many here in the Western world to comprehend, let alone do. And why is that? It's because of cultural conditioning. Let's face it, Christianity is at the foundation of Western culture. This is because Western civilization stems from the Roman Empire, and the empire was Christianized. And up until recently, the only way one was allowed by the powers that be to commune with the subconscious was through Christianity. Any other methods could get one killed. One of the most rewarding aspects of having this channel and being the founder of the organization, the sect of the Horn God, is I have gotten to know many different people from many different cultures. And what I've discovered is that most of those I've encountered from India, Africa, and so on have an innate understanding of what's going on in the depths of their subconscious, an ability we here in the West have lost. They have that ability because of long-standing traditions, ancestral connections, and a culture with one foot in objective reality and the other in the subconscious. I have a friend from Africa who I swear can easily access a direct connection to the collective unconscious, to the very depths of her psyche. To her, mind, body, and spirit are one, which is something that we here in the first world need to relearn. This is one of the reasons why so many in our culture are depressed, anxious, and on meds. They don't know themselves. They're living with a stranger with their name, their face, their soul. That stranger is themselves. And when they have the opportunity to connect, as in the case of those online Satanists, they don't bother. Instead, they choose to stay disconnected because that's what they're used to. The Lord God, when they were in the church, was something outside them. So now, even though they no longer are a part of that tradition, they can't help but perceive Satan that same way, separate. In India, practitioners of left-hand path shaivism shout, "I am Shiva." They do this proudly. They are declaring that they are their own God. And isn't that what defines this path? The ability to declare your divinity? In conclusion, my friends, if you have taken on the title of Satanist, then you've broken the shackles of spiritual slavery. You're now free to discover the God within. And since you've tasted freedom and have gotten a glimpse of that God you can be, why would you voluntarily put the shackles back on? Until next time.